How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to more Kingdom Come Deliverance. Today we're going to get things kicked off with a cave exploration extravaganza. So, I'm going to want... torch. Where's the torch? Thought that was under weapon. Just... sure. Okay. I need... that there. Okay. $15 apples. Well, this is pretty lackluster, I must say. Okay. I expected a little bit more. Whatever. Okay. Alright, since that was nothing at all. Ah, what is this? Herbalist. Let's go explore this site. Fast travel to Talmberg.
Say, what is it? Are you serious? Be gone from here!
Poacher.
Get out, you bastard, or I shan't hold back!
I shan't hold back either. Serves him right. He's a poacher. What do we want? We want that. Definitely want that. That and that. That. Yes. Yes. You know, cheap wine. I'll eat that pretzel too. I'll take your sword in just a second. Filthy poachers. Illegally killing animals. Well, let's just say today, he got poached. Alright, I have some stuff for you to carry, horse. Armor. Be a bunch. Horse. Now my pants came off. Okay. Villager's hazel bow. Horse. I got like a million arrows. I have 100 long distance arrows. Right, and I believe he had a blade. Which I will also move to the horse. Alright. Now. Back to fast traveling Downbow. The Wayfarer. Wonder if it's just caught on the same thing. Whatever. We're gonna go explore this place, and then we're going to continue on with the main quest. Right, so we must head this way. Now this might be a bandit camp, but I'm hoping to find some treasure maps, because that's... I know there's more treasure maps to find. Okay, so this is like a legit camp. Loki want to try and lockpick this. Right. Just a torch. That's nothing. Yeah, dude, I stole your torches, my bad. Alright, we're gonna continue on with the main quest. And, okay. Right, so continuing on with the main quest. I already have A marked. Get rid of this marker. Actually, what is A near? Just have to ride that way. Talk to this man.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
Better be. Dealt with that pair.
I've taken care of those two cutthroats.
You do look like you've been in a fight with someone.
If you think I look bad, you should see how they ended up.
How'd they end up?
They're dead. So, what was it you wanted to tell me?
Ginger was here, but the lads hid him away somewhere. I suppose there's no need for that anymore. He's in no danger now, is he? And nor are we.
That's right. You're safe now.
All right. They're hiding him nearby. A little way along the route to Ujits, there's a path to the right leading to a spring. From there, you'll find an overgrown trail to a ruined hut.
Finally, some useful information. Thank you, charcoal burner.
Okay. Nice and easy. Remember when I slaughtered this whole camp? How far are we talking? Ujits. Oh, it's legit right over there. Whatever. We must be ready for a battle. Keep my horse nearby. Okay, I see the hut. Hey!
Jesus, you've led me a merry dance.
What do you want from me?
I want to ask you a couple of questions. Why did you run off like that? Where are your cronies? And why did you kill that bandit?
What?
Right, one thing at a time. Why did you run off in such a hurry?
Because I was afraid they'd come back and kill me.
Who?
Those bandits, of course.
To get revenge on you for killing their mate?
Killing? Me? I never killed anyone. God is my witness.
Why did you kill that bandit?
What? Bandit? I never killed anyone.
This is yours, isn't it? I pulled it from the belly of a dead bandit near the stud farm.
That is mine, but I didn't stab him. That fellow took it from me.
What fellow?
I don't know his name, but he's from Ujits, and he has a limp.
What can you tell me about him? How do you know him?
I saw him a few times in the tavern in Uzhitz, playing dice and boozing.
And?
I know he lives in a house on the edge of the village, but that's all I know. I never talked to him.
I'm looking for your friends. Where are they?
The charcoal burners? They're over at the...
To hell with the charcoal burners. Where are your bandit mates?
They're not my mates. They nearly killed me. I recognized one of them, so I thought they'd come back and...
Recognized? Who was it? Talk!
I don't know his name, only that he's from Uzhitz and he has a limp.
He limps and he's from Uzhitz. That's not much to go on, but I suppose it'll have to do.
It's all I know. I never talked to him.
And now tell me exactly what happened. And don't leave anything out.
That's quite a long story.
Don't worry, I won't get bored.
All right. I woke up in the middle of the night because I needed to go for a piss. So I went out into the dark, same as usual, only there was something there that shouldn't have been. At first I thought it was just a trick of the light, but it wasn't. Then it was too late. They went past and I thought they must be horse thieves. I would have yelled, only I was afraid they'd kill me. So I waited until they were out of sight and I started to sneak away, but then...
Then the slaughtering started.
Yes. I thought they'd steal the horses and ride off. That would be bad enough, but then all the killing started and flames everywhere. It was terrible, like hell itself.
And then?
It seemed some of them didn't like it either. They started squabbling among themselves, and some of them started running back where they came from, right towards me. And I had that thing in my hand, the hoof pick.
So you stabbed the first one in the belly?
No. He ran right into me. He was running fast for a fellow with a limp. He pushed me aside and I fell on the ground. Then he told me I'd better lie low if I valued my life. And he ran off with the others. I did what he said and hid. Then the rest of the gang ran past.
And then?
Then I waited in case that limping one from Uzhitz came back. I didn't dare come out until I was sure. I think it was almost light.
Do you know what they argued about?
I didn't hear everything, but I reckon some of them were only there to steal and wanted no part in the killing.
What about the others? Was there anything you noticed about them?
I don't know. There might have been maybe 8 of them, and 2 of them were really big. That's all I can remember.
That sounds terrible. I know exactly how you feel.
If only I yelled. Maybe they...
If you had, you'd most likely be dead. It probably wouldn't have done any good anyway.
But still...
There was nothing you could do. That's all. I've heard everything I need to hear, so I'll leave you be.
Wait! What about me? Won't you help me out?
Perhaps I could. What would you like?
I'd like to go back to the stud farm, but those cutthroats who want to kill me are still around. Will you help me?
They're out of the way. I ran into them on my travels.
Really? That's great, but...
What?
I'm afraid to go back to the farm. I ran away, and God knows what they'll think about it all. I don't know if they'll even want to talk to me.
Just try, and you'll see whether they drive you away or not. But if you explain it to them, they're sure to understand.
I suppose you're right. Thank you for your help, and God bless you. What is it?
What's in this box, I wonder? I'll take it all. What are you doing in there? Okay. Well... now we have to go back to Captain Bernard, tell him what has happened. So, you could come out of there just a little bit more. We can go, let Captain know what's all about. These graves.
Well then, speak up.
My lord, I managed to find a clue to the whereabouts of the bandits.
Excellent. Bernard already told me what's been happening, but I'd like to hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
The whole story, or just the gist of it, sir?
It's up to you what you consider important.
One of the Neuhoff stable boys, a lad they called Ginger, fled from there and hid out with some charcoal burners. I have to say, there's a lot of them around. I never thought how many forges and ironworks they have to supply.
That's true, but keep to the point.
Oh, yes, sir. I had quite a job finding him. He was well hidden and with good reason. The bandits wanted to kill him because he recognized one of them.
Did he tell you what happened?
He said it wasn't one gang, but two. And one of them took fright when the slaughter started. Seems they were only interested in loot, so they quarrelled with the other lot. Then it came to a skirmish in the woods and one of them was killed. And the rest of them scattered.
And did you find out where they went?
All I know is one of them is from Uzhitz. I know enough about him to be able to track him down.
All right, but those cutthroats must know who he is too, right? And if they want to get revenge on him or silence him, you'd better hope they don't get to him before you. So drop everything and get on his trail. Find out what he knows and then report back to me. I'm going to our encampment at Merhayed to oversee the security of the region.
Yes, sir.
Wait, what?
Damn!
How does that fail the quest?
I'm honored that a knight...
I'd like to improve my...
Certainly.
Whatever.
Well,
okay, whatever. Doesn't matter that I failed that. Now we have to go up here and do mysterious ways. Let's ride up there. Actually, we can fast travel there. That's the nice thing about this. Go fast travel. Uzhitz. We'll be right there. And after we do this, as long as there's not something super pressing, I feel this is like a time-sensitive thing, so I want to get this right out of the way. But after this, we should be wrapping things up with this episode. Okay, the Limping Bandit. Okay. Do you know where the Limping Bandit lives?
My respects.
I'm looking for a fellow who lives here, but I don't know his name. Do you know anyone with a limp?
What would you want with him? Well, it's no skin off my nose. The bastard has a cottage on the edge of the village by the road to Ratai.
Hey. I'll go hunt him down. How far are we talking? Oh, that's not too bad. Come back here, bandit. You will not get away, sir. Excuse me, folk, while I take care of this bandit. Trying to steal from the good folk of Uzhitz. Made the mistake of coming out here, where I now may draw my blade. Aha. I now will take pretty much everything off you.
You showed him.
I did show him.
And did you get the loot back?
I did.
No, he had nothing on him.
Nothing? How come?
He must have dropped it or passed it to an accomplice.
Devious bastards. And just so you know, I'm no pinch purse. Here's a small reward.
Thanks.
Well, back to what I was doing. He had nothing on him, what can I say? You know? Of course he had something on him. Oh, I took it. But I'm still overburdened, what? Oh, I got all this stuff. Horse, horse, horse. Horse, horse, horse. Wait. That one thing was not supposed to go to the horse. Oh, I can put more stuff on my horse. Head armor, body recover. I haven't seen any stuff like that, though. Oh, yeah. I think it was that. Here. Yes. I haven't actually seen stuff for horses yet. Maybe I have to do like a stable hand or something like that, or something in a stable. But I haven't seen anything yet. Quick wash. The mantle in this game is so good. It's like better than some FPS games I've played. Like, look at this. That's beautiful. What is going on? I am a knight and I am here. Don't worry. I will settle this all.
Move along, citizens. Move along. There's nothing to see here.
That's what you call nothing to see.
I'd like to know what something to see looks like.
By the keys of St. Peter, this is all I need. We'll have to send word to Sir Hanush.
That might not be necessary.
Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, in the service of Hanush's Captain Bernard. I'm investigating the attack at Neuhof, and I think this could be related.
Well, I'm the bailiff of Auschwitz. And I say we don't want any of that kind of trouble around here. What makes you think this has anything to do with Neuhof?
One of the folk at the stud farm recognized someone from Auschwitz among the bandits.
Sounds like you're saying Auschwitz.
We have no bandits or murderers around here.
Really? They say he had a limp?
Shit. Well, allow me to introduce you to Limpy Lubosh. Or all that's left of him.
What?
Sakra. Nothing's ever easy. I'll have to take a look around and ask a few more questions, if that's all right with you.
You can take this mess off my hands and welcome to it.
He was
As for
strung up and
what else
gutted.
there is to find out, I don't know. But look and ask all you like.
Find out more about Limpy Lubosh.
When did you find the body? And did anyone see anything?
Just now. And nobody saw or heard anything. I don't know how they could gut him like that without someone hearing him scream.
Who was Limpy Lubosh?
A poor crofter and a scoundrel. Can't say I'm too surprised what happened to him. He kept company with all sorts of vermin. He was always getting into some kind of trouble. Punch-ups in the tavern and what have you.
How come he limped?
He got that from some villainy or brawl a long time ago.
Did he have any kith or kin in the village?
None. A loner he was. I don't know the last time I saw him with anyone.
Has he been up to anything suspicious lately?
I don't know. The last few days he didn't go anywhere. He was home the whole time. But he always kept everyone in the village at arm's length.
Do you happen to know where he was on the night of the Neuhof raid?
I've no idea. He kept his distance from other folk, so you never knew if he was away or holed up at home.
Another thing about Lubosh.
God be with you.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
Of course, ask away.
That man Lubosh who was murdered, what was he like?
He was a drunk who was always looking for a fight. Nobody liked him much, but I wouldn't wish an end like that on any man.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Well, now I think of it, I hadn't seen him around for a while. No idea where he was skulking.
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
He was a loner. He didn't even have any mates in the tavern.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
Not a clue.
That's all. Thank you.
I'm at your service tonight.
I've come in the name...
I don't know...
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
Not with anyone from the village. He used to sit in the tavern next to us sometimes, but he never said much.
That's all. Thank you.
Bro, I'm not asking all of these people.
Look where you're going.
Okay, I already have a directive. Where's this bee? Right, let's make a beeline for B.
Look where you're going.
Damn! Jesus! Look where you're going!
I am at your...
I've come in the name...
Of course.
That's all.
Be a bit more careful.
What the hell are you doing?
I've come in the name of Sahana...
I don't know how I can help you.
Do you know who Lubos used to...
As far as I know.
That's all. Thank you.
I hope I can be of help.
I've come in the name...
Sir Hanu,
Do you know anyone...
I really don't know.
That man Lub...
He was a strange one. Always...
Have you noticed anything
I didn't see much of him.
Okay, so we gotta
Do you
go
know
talk
what
to the
Lubos is?
priest.
I don't think he...
That's all.
Perfect. Perfect. So... Didn't we just do that?
I'm honored.
I've come in the name of Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Come to think of it, he was in church yesterday. He was even talking to the priest and went to confession. I was wondering what he was up to take to the faith all of a sudden. But I suppose no...
I think that's
you know
what
what
the
Lub...
guy said.
He looked like...
That man Lub...
I didn't really...
That's all. Thank you.
I think we should just go talk to the priest, because that's more of like a direct thing to do instead of just wandering around talking to everybody we see.
Be a bit more careful.
Hey!
Do you have any work that needs doing?
My dear lad, I have more worries than I can bear. Another pair of shoulders would ease my burden. I have to deal with a local witch.
A witch?
The herb woman, old Gertrude. That devious hag who'll stoop to anything. Like all herbalists, for that matter.
Oh, don't tell me. The cows are giving blood instead of milk, and babies are being born with 2 heads and a tail.
This is no laughing matter. Gertrude isn't evil. She just has peculiar ideas about what's good for people. A little bird told me she incited some Ujet's women to witchery.
That is not good.
A little bird told you, did it?
You know how good people are at seeing the splinter in another's eye and not the beam in their own.
In other words, someone's been gossiping. And what's the problem?
As long as herb women stick to giving psychic to folk and bloated cows, assisting in childbirth, or burning incense in bedrooms to help with sleep, then nothing at all. But this is sacrilege, and it's unsafe. All sorts of molds and lichens and poisonous plants and other foul things go into those concoctions. I'd hate to see her poison some poor gullible lass.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to go and see her and find out what she's been up to. I know she lives in fear of the Holy Church, so tell her I sent you. That will make her talk and think twice about encouraging witchcraft. If you learn that she truly did involve folk in some foolishness, find out all you can and deal with it.
Consider it done.
As long as I get paid.
Good. And never fear. I'm a man who always pays his debts. You'll find Gertrude, the old herb woman, in the woods.
Okay. But I'm not done with you just yet.
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
The blessings of our good Lord be with you, Father. I'm here in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa, investigating the massacre at Neuhof, which seems to be connected to a murder here. Can I ask you a few questions?
It seems Sir Hanush is employing children as investigators. But ask as you wish, boy.
I'm a
I hope
knight,
this nasty
bruh.
business will be cleared up quickly.
Did you know Lubosh? What was he like?
A bit of a lost soul. Simple, rough fellow, but at heart I don't think he was such a bad person.
Did you notice anything suspicious recently?
My child, all sorts of suspicious things have been going on recently. People like Lubosh don't know what to do about it, and sometimes they do stupid things.
That's really not a lot of help to me, Father.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing on the day Neuhof was raided?
Unfortunately, I do know. And I'd like to help you with your investigation, but I can't.
What?
I'm bound by certain vows that forbid me to tell you.
Vows more important than catching dangerous murderers?
There are laws of God above the laws of man, son. And one of those is the sanctity of the confessional.
Father, surely you can't be serious. There must be situations in which you can make an exception.
There are things that apply always, no matter what the circumstances, and this is one of them.
But Lubosh is dead. You can't hurt him, but if you don't tell me, more innocent people may die.
If I told you, I would be betraying a vow that's a cornerstone of the Holy Church. If people believed the sanctity of the confessional couldn't be trusted, the consequences would be even worse than that.
Worse than the death of innocent Christians? Worse than the murderer escaping punishment?
No one escapes punishment.
Father, Lubosh was my only lead to the Neuhof raiders. Only he could tell me who was responsible for that massacre. If I don't find out who it was, it will probably happen again. Surely you wouldn't want that.
I wouldn't. But I can't betray the sanctity of the confessional. I'll tell you what. Give me some time and I'll try to think up some way of helping you. Suppose we talk it over in the evening, in the tavern, over a cup of good wine. Maybe we'll come up with something.
All right. Thank you, Father.
Okay, well...
What is it?
Looks like we're gonna have to meet this man's later. Is that the next thing on our quest? Find out more about Olympiad Lubosh. Yeah, I just don't know, like... where to ask? I don't know. We'll figure it out. But we are gonna end this episode here. Been a bit of a longer one, but we've definitely got a good amount of stuff done. Continuing on with the main quest. Do these even show up? Find the other footpads from Neuhof. Do these even like show up? I don't want to do that one yet. Footpad. This is like the main run right here, that Markvart von Olitz. He's the guy that attacked Skalitz in the beginning. And this is what we're doing now. Once we get our good sword, I'll probably go and do this mission, because this one's probably going to involve me fighting a bunch of people. But, yeah. So, next episode, we will pick up here with trying to find out more about Limpy Lubash and meeting with the priest. But yeah, that's gonna be for this episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and we will see you in the next episode of Kingdom Come Deliverance.